Algebra stuff, basic equations. How do I have to start off solving this? Anna says we got to move the 6x over here. So watch, it'll be 5x minus 6x, right? What about the positive 84? Move it over there, it'd be negative 84. All right, you guys get an answer. So this is just a basic equation. I'll let y'all do some of these by yourself. You can leave your answer as a fraction or a decimal. All right, I got negative 1x equals, hey, add these up for me right here. What'd y'all get? Negative something. Negative 118. Divide both sides by negative 1. All right, I got positive 118 for that answer. We're just going back over how to solve equations. That's basic, that's easy, everybody can do that. I'll let y'all do 2 and 3 by yourself. Let's go to 4. X minus 30 equals x plus 10. All right, solve that one. Same way you did number 1. Get your x's on the left side. All right, remember, if you bring 1x over here, guys, that's going to be 1x minus 1x and 10 plus 30, right? Well, what's 1x minus 1x? That's 0x equals 40. What do I divide by right here? If you put 40 divided by 0 in your calculator, what's it going to say? It says error. You can't divide by 0, guys. That's a no solution. Or you could say it's undefined. Anytime 0 is on the bottom, it's undefined. Either way you want to say it. I don't know. You had Miss Johnson or Coach White last year. They might have said undefined. No solution's fine. All right, let's go to 5. 2 times x plus 4 equals 2x plus 8. What's the first step on this one? We got to distribute, right? Because you got parentheses. So 2 times x, 2x. 2 times 4 is 8. All right? See if y'all remember how to do this one. Go. This one's got a unique answer. All right, let's see what y'all got. Move my 2x over here. I got 2x minus 2x and 8 minus 8, right? So look, we got 0 on both sides on this one. Now, number 4 is when you get a no solution. If you divide a number by 0, it's no solution. But look at this one. You got 0 divided by 0. You all remember what this answer is? It's all real numbers. Why is it all real numbers? What's he talking about? Because look, any number you try to put in for x and times by 0 is going to give you 0. So all the numbers work on this one. That's why it's all real numbers. The sign for all reals, I think, is that. What else might you write for an answer instead of all reals? You could write infinitely many possibilities. I think sometimes in math they make you write INP. But we'll just go with all real numbers. It's fine. All right, so you guys can go back on your own when y'all get time. Y'all can do number 2 and number 3. I don't need to help y'all there. All right, let me check these answers on number 7. 7, 8, 9. Yeah. All right, let's go to 6. Number 6. I'm going to let y'all do 6 by yourself. That's another one I think y'all can do, and you don't need my help. I don't want to waste y'all's time. Let's go to 7. X squared equals 144. All right, there's like 3 or 4 different ways y'all could solve this one. Somebody give me a way you know how to work this one out.
Hey, Chair.
Yes.
Do you have William Bentley?
Yes.
I need him to the front office to sign out, please.
Okay.
Thank you.
All right, so who's got a suggestion on 7? How can we get an answer on this? There's lots of different ways you can do it. You could square root it. Willie says square root it. Hey, that's probably the fastest way. So let's square root 144. So your answer is plus or minus 12. What does that mean? It means one answer is positive 12, one answer is negative 12. Anytime you got a square root, your answer is going to be plus and minus, right? I think we've already talked about that this year. All right, that's the fastest way to do 7, so why don't we just do it that way? All right, y'all good on that? All right, let's go to 8. X squared minus 9x plus 20. All right, we're going to factor this one. Now, we've done a little bit of factoring, not much. See if y'all can factor that one out. I gotta get a calculator. See if I can remember how to bring the factors up on the calculator. Get every year. Okay, yeah, I got it. All right, what goes right here and right here, guys? X times X. All right. Alex, now I got to find numbers I can times here and here that equals 20. Now, you guys probably know some numbers we can times together and equal 20, right? If you don't know, you can bring it up on your calculator. I want to show you right now how to do that. Trinity, everybody hit the Y equals button in the top left-hand corner. If you had Miss Carter, she's probably already showed you this. All right, if you got anything on the Y1, you need to clear it off. All right, so now look, since our last number, Alex, is 20, I want y'all to do 20 divided by X. Where's the X button at? It's right here on the right side of the green alpha key. Hit that X button and hit enter. All right, now, I want y'all to hit, y'all see the graph button right here? Above it in blue says table. We want to hit table. So hit second graph. Look, it gives you all the factors of 20. It says 1 times 20, 2 times 10, and 4 times 5. 1 times 20, 2 times 10, and 4 times 5. So if you get a number that you can't think of all the factors, all the numbers you can times together, just put it in the calculator. Go to your Y equals button, do 20 divided by X, it'll show them all to you. All right, so my answer is going to be one of these three. Which one of these three is going to work for this problem? How do you know 4 and 5? Because they add up to give you 9. All right. Good. Now let's see if y'all remember the rules about the signs. When the second sign is a plus, the signs have to be the same. I'm going to write this on the board. When the second sign is a minus, the signs have to be different. So this time they got to be the same. Okay, are they both going to be positive or both going to be negative? Negative. Yeah. Good. All right. Write that down. Now, we're not done on this problem. You factored it out, but there's one more thing we got to do. Y'all remember the last thing you got to do when you do? This got an equal sign. You got to solve it and get the answers. So, Alex, this is where you do x minus 4 equals 0. Move it over. That answer is positive 4. X minus 5 equals 0. Move it over. That answer is positive 5. Hey, it's good with me, Alex, if y'all just skip that step and go straight to the answers. I'm good with that. Y'all done this before. Y'all did this in like 9th grade, maybe 8th grade. Now we're going to get some harder equations for you to factor. But that's the basic solving by factor. Everybody good? All right, let's go to 9. It's going to be hard. All right, nobody likes these. 2x squared minus 3x equals 9. Now, first of all, this one's not even set up right. Alex, look at it. What do I mean it's not set up right? How do we have to set it up? All the numbers need to be on the left side of the equal sign. So we're going to move plus 9 over, make it minus 9. Do that first. Okay, when we get to factoring this equation out, guys, depending on who you had, everybody does it a different way. And I don't care which way you do it. You do it any way you want to. I'm going to show you what I think the easiest way is. All right? So to start off, Trinity, we got to times numbers here and here in the front, and they got to equal the front number. What can y'all times together to get to? 2x times 1x. Write them down. That's the only thing you can times together to get 2. So we know it's going to be 2 times 1. All right? Can y'all think up numbers we can times here and here that equals the last number, 9? I know it's 1 times 9. What else? 3 times 3. What else? That's it. All right. Now, guys, you can't just look at this one and see which one's going to give you the middle number. So let me give you a hint. Always try the ones that are closest together. Most every time, Alex, it's going to be those. So I'll bet it's going to be 3 times 3. All right. And I can look at it. This one's going to work. How can I look at this and know, now we got to figure out how to get negative 3 in the middle. All right, so I'm going to show y'all how to get it. You times the outside numbers. What's that give you? 6. Times the inside numbers. What's that give you? 3. Okay. Is there any way I can add these up to make it equal negative 3 in the middle? Yeah. I could do 3 minus 6. That would give me negative 3, so I know it's going to work this way. So I got to have a negative on the 6, okay? When I times these numbers, I got 6, so a negative there and positive there. All right. Somebody asked me a question. Somebody last year said, hey, it kind of looks like a smiley face when you do it this way, so we just started saying, hey, do it by the smiley face method. That's how you check it to see if it gives you negative 3 in the middle. Now, you guys probably learned another way if y'all had Miss Carter. She had this box method, and she did all kinds of stuff. Guys, I think that's the easiest way to make it. If you want to do it her method, go ahead. All right. Now, to finish it out, Alex, don't forget we got to do 2x plus 3 equals 0, and we got to do x minus 3 equals 0. Y'all find an answer for each one. Go. The first thing we got to do, we got to get everything on the left side. You always got to get everything on the left side. So it'll be a squared minus 6a. Write it down. Write it down. Now, guys, we've done this already this year. The first week y'all were in here, I showed y'all how to factor this. What do? What do they have in common? They got an A in common, so we took out an A. We did this the first week of school. All right, so I got A minus 6 left over. Write it down. Now, how many answers do you have to find for this problem? 2. What's the first answer going to be for the A that's out front? Yeah, the first one is just 0. If it's out here by itself, just A equals 0. Y'all remember how to find the second answer? You take what's in the parentheses, what do you do with it? Move it over, so that would be instead of negative 6, move it over, that would be A equals positive 6. That's how you do that. Now we're going to do 11 and 12, then we'll do some quadratic formula. Anybody got a question on 10? Y squared plus 4y plus 3. All right, guys, this is one that should be easy. This is one y'all should be able to do all the way through by yourself. Go. All right, Alex, how can we factor this one out? What goes here and here? Oh, wow. All right, what goes here and here? Good. Do my signs have to be the same, or do they have to be different? Got to be the same. Good. Now, don't forget, you still got to do the extra step. Y plus 3 equals 0, and y plus 1 equals 0. What's the first answer going to be? Good. Second answer. All right, so I think everybody agrees that's an easy one. All right, so everybody should be able to do that. All right, 12 is a hard one. Let's do 12. 2x squared plus 11x minus 21. I'm going to give y'all about 20 seconds to see if y'all can do anything on this one. I just showed you how to do one of these. All right, see what you can do. All right, Dawson, what's got to go here and here if they have to multiply to equal the front number? 2x and 1x. Everybody good there? All right, Dawson, what's got to go here and here so they got to equal 21 when you times it? All right, factors of 21, guys. I know it's 1 times 21. What else? It's 3 times 7. Anything else? That's it, right? All right, which one should you try first? Always try the ones that are closest together. Now look, watch me. Don't write this down, just watch me. It's not going to work if you do it that way. How do I know? How can I look at that and tell it's not going to work? Because, guys, we got to make the middle equal 11. So we do that smiley face method I showed you. What does that give you when you times those two? 6. What does that give you? Guys, there is no way you're going to get 11 out of 6 and 7. So what does that mean we got to do? Instead of 7 and 3, we got to flip them and do 3 and 7, and that'll work. All right, if it doesn't work one way, Alex, you flip them, it's going to work the other. All right, so watch me. I'm going to flip these. I'm going to show you it works. All right, I know it's going to work this way. I can look at it, because look, when I times these two, what do I get? 14. What about when I times those two? Yeah. What's 14 minus 3? That's how I know it's going to work. You got to have a minus on the 3 though. So where does the minus go up here? Well, on the 3. There you go. All right, so we got it. So guys, if I say check your work on these, that's how you check. Now again, y'all might have other ways to do it. I think that's the best way. If it doesn't work one way, just flip them. It'll work the other. All right, so what's this first answer going to be? 2x minus 3 equals 0. Somebody give me an answer. Close. Lane, what's the first thing I got to move over? Got to move the negative 3 over, make it a positive 3. Now what do I divide by? So my answer is 3 over 2. So we were close when somebody said 2 over 3. The other answer is negative 7. All right, so we're going to get a lot of practice on factoring this stuff. Guys, this is review. This is stuff y'all should already know how to do. We got to know how to do this before we do the more difficult problems. All right, we're going to skip for right now 13, 14, and 15 because that's different and that's new, and we'll do that next week, okay? All right, right now I want y'all to go to, let's go to 17. X squared minus 4x plus 10. All right, watch me. If I try to factor this one, just watch me, don't write it down. X and x, 10 is 2 and 5. Guys, that don't work because 5 minus 2 gives you 3. There's no way to factor that. No way you can do it. So when you can't factor it, we got to do quadratic formula. Everybody write this down. You should know it. I bet y'all did this last year for 2 weeks. Write that down at the top of your paper or somewhere on your paper so I don't have to keep writing it for you. Quadratic formula. We're going to do a lot of quadratic formula stuff. All right, so let's do this one. You guys help me out. Remember, it goes A, B, C. They're in alphabetical order, right? What is your A? It's the number in front of x squared, so it's just a 1. A is 1. What is B? How about negative 4, right? What is C? 10, okay. So I got to plug in negative 4 right here, but Alex, look, there's already a negative there. So that's going to make it positive 4. Everybody see how it's positive 4? All right? B squared, negative 4 squared. Watch, if you guys do this like you're supposed to, it's going to be positive 16. So I'm just going to put positive 16 in that spot. We're going to try to shorten it as much as we can. I'm going to let y'all use your calculators on this, but you got to know to set it up right. Alex, what goes in this spot right here? It says your A goes in that spot. So what goes in that spot? 1. 10 goes here. All right, on the bottom says 2 times A, 2 times 1 is 2. All right, that's how you should have it set up. Now, some of you guys are going to type the whole thing in the calculator, and if you do, it's going to say domain error. You can't do it. So I'm going to show you how to do it so you won't get a domain error. Alex, take your calculator. I want you to type these numbers in the calculator and do not put the square root sign on top of it. Just do 16 minus 4 times 1 times 10. Tell me what the calculator gives you. 16 minus 4 times 1 times 10. Okay, Alex got negative 24. Now watch me. Does everybody understand how we got this far? All right, we got a problem. What's the problem? You can't have a negative under a square root. Do y'all remember what happens when you bring it out? Y'all forgot since last year? It becomes an I. So that really should be I root 24 because you cannot have a negative number underneath the square root. That's called an imaginary number. That's where the I comes from. Imaginary. All right, Alex, you got your calculator out? Oh, man, this is like, we probably need to use old calculators. Let me see. There is a program. I want to simplify the square root of 24 in the calculator is what I want to do. And there's a program on here that'll do it, and I have forgotten it. How do you do that? If you type in root 24, what's it give you? A decimal. I don't want the decimal. I will learn where the program is on here, but I'm going to go ahead and do this one for you, okay? Just watch me do it. That would be 4 times 6, and that would be 2I root 6. So 4 plus or minus 2I root 6 over 2. Now, the calculator, if I learn where the program is, it's going to break it down into 2 root 6, and the I's already out there. So all you're going to have to do is just use the calculator to go from here to here. But I need y'all to write that down right now. Where is that program at? I'll go ask her as soon as this class is over.
Would that be your answer?
All right, now, is that your answer, or is there one more thing you can do? Y'all remember the last thing you got to look for? Look at these 3 numbers. Can you divide all 3 of those numbers by something? Then you got to divide. So my last answer is 2 plus or minus 1I. Now notice, I did not divide the 6. The number inside the radical, you never divide, Alex, only the other 3. I got 2x squared plus 2x plus 3 equals 0. You guys do the quadratic formula. B squared minus 4AC over 2A. I'll give y'all a head start. Plug your numbers in, use your calculator to find the answer. All right, let's see what y'all got. All right, so we got negative 2 plus or minus 4 times 2 times 3. You guys look at mine, see how I set it up. See if y'all got any question to how I set it up. All right, no questions. Alex, plug this in right here for me. Tell me what you get. 4 minus 4 times 2 times 3. Because if y'all try to plug the whole thing in, it's going to say domain error. Can't do it. We can do it in parts, though. Negative 20. Negative 20. All right, everybody see how we got negative 20. So that's going to be I root 20, right? Look at that and see if y'all got any questions. Everybody good? Let me see how we got to 20. All right, now this is where we're going to use our program. And I want y'all to simplify root 20 on your calculator using that program button. So how do we do it? We go to program, hit enter twice, and type in 20. That's not bad. So it's 2 root 5. All right, who's got a question? Alex, can you do that? Everybody good? All right, is that the answer, or is there one more thing we got to do? Divide them all by 2. So the final answer is going to be 1 plus or minus I root 5 over 2. All right, I got this one more on here. We're going to do on this sheet. I'm going to show y'all what your homework assignment is for. All right. I don't know if y'all did them this hard last year in Algebra 2. No, you didn't? Well, we can use our calculator, so we'll be fine. All right, let's do this one. I want y'all to draw a line through what they have for number 20. I want us to do this one for number 20. And we're going to do it by quadratic formula. All right, so you guys go ahead and set it up. We'll see what you get. You should be able to do it by yourself. Now, this is one like y'all did last year. I'm going to go ahead and get you a yellow calculator just so you'll be used to working it. That way when we get your program loaded up on yours. I'll have to get Miss Carter to help me load it up. Send that on, please. All right, so everybody set it up. Use your formula. Dawson, use your calculator this time. Type in these numbers. Tell me what you get. Negative 41. Do it again, Dawson. Now look, Dawson, that's a minus 4 times 2 times a negative 5. So make sure you type in the right numbers. I don't think this one's going to be negative. If it is, I messed up. What is it, Alex? 121. Alex says 121. Anna says 121. Anybody else get 121? Alden says 121. All right. So you just type it in wrong. Let me look at it. You see what you did? Probably just missed a negative sign or something. All right, so Alex, what's the square root of 121 change into? 11. So guys, this one is going to be like this. Because 121, the square root is a perfect square. It goes to 11. Now this is how y'all did them last year. And most of the ones on the sheet I'm going to give you are going to be like this. How do you find the first answer from here? Y'all remember? All right, look, you got a plus and a minus sign, right? So the first answer, Alex, 9 plus 11 over 4. Put it in your calculator or do it in your head. I don't care. 9 plus 11 is 20. 20 divided. The first answer is 5. So how would I find the second answer? Yeah. 9 minus 11 over 4. That answer